best grappling arts ever. My helper today is Jeremy. All right, look at this guy. He's eating elk steaks daily. All right, so today what I would like to cover, I'd like to cover legless fireman carry from 2-on-1. All right, or as you know, it's Russian 2-on-1. We just call it 2-on-1. Okay, so guys, listen. Whenever you do regular fireman carry, often you get caught in a crucifix because of this hand position. There are tricks to overcome it and etc. etc. But if you don't put your hand there to begin with, then you don't have to worry about it. And it's also feeds into a rule set of judo or Greco-Roman wrestling, where you cannot touch legs. Okay, let's start from the get-go. Again, I cannot magically wheel my force on this guy and take him, and I got him taken down. I have to get contact force. So often people collar tie you like this. All right. So and sometimes I feel heavy. I kind of break or wherever, kind of dive out and go back to this stage. But unless it's self-defense where I can run away, if it's an athletic grappling contest, I have to go back in the pocket. So this kind of behavior is very inefficient and kind of silly. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be shocking by, right guys? So outside arm is going to be coming like this, knuckles towards the camera. I'm going to tilt my head, shock, and catch with 5 fingers. Guys, some people teach you go like this. If it works for them, by all means. I had quite a few discussions about 2-on-1, riding it without the thumb. If you ride 2-on-1 without the thumb, you really have to pinch it tight against your chest, which kind of like immobilizes this hand, right? And I was taught by Olympian, and what he says, which is good enough for me, once I control the wrist with a C clamp, I control wrist, elbow, and shoulder, 3 points of control, right? And I can manipulate the hand to set up other things, as opposed to have it pinched and kind of like married to this position here, all right? So I'm shocking by, immediately catching, and getting my 2-on-1. So, you can ride 2-on-1 different ways. You can go like this. So normally, if I would make a first contact 2-on-1 this way, like a baseball bat, I will drag, and then I'll have my knuckles up. But whenever I shut the arm off, I don't chase it, right? Because it's flying away from me, I don't chase it. Vice versa, I meet it, boom, boom. Okay guys, shoulder pressure, wrist control, you can operate this hand however you want. That's why this is the best. I don't care what anybody says. And my head is in his ear, right? Let's give Jeremy a nice cauliflower ear. He'll be like a real wrestler, okay? So I just got an angle, and shoulder pressure, arm control, and this head control here will maintain the angle. And you can move your guy in all directions. I can push, I can pull, I can circle in any direction. So I can move him anywhere I want. And depending on his reaction, posture, what he does with his arms, I have an entire game. Also guys, footwork or foot position. Sometimes I'm kind of like in front of Jeremy. Let's spin a little bit. Sometimes I kind of straddle, right? My both feet on either side of his foot. And sometimes I kind of back, all right? And it could be accidental or deliberate, and each position presents certain options. So we're going to be working on fireman carry, all right guys? So fireman carry, the way I set it up, I either, 2 ways. I either apply extreme pressure down and I wait for him to rise up. He rises up and I shoot. Or I'm going to give him a shoulder jab, right? When I give Jeremy a shoulder jab, he'll start rolling in front of me. Let's work it this way, right? As I do this. And that's my cue to rotate and spin underneath him. So let me demonstrate the throw first, and then we'll go into particulars, into all details. Right here. I like this. So, and now we can slow down. As he's traveling, my cue is as he's walking, right? As he's still moving. Once he kind of stops moving, and I say 1 Mississippi and go, then I'm a little bit too late, right? So I want a collision of forces. He rotates one way as I rotate underneath the other way. All right, I want to land perpendicular. So if he's facing that way, I land like this. Right? Not like this, not like this, and also not too far. I gotta be deep, right beneath the guy. I should be making shoulder contact with his front here, not far away, and I gotta be perpendicular. Note how I land on my shins. If I land like this, live toes, then what takes the brunt of shock are my knees. But if I land like this, on my shins, there is less pressure per square inch. Okay, so I'm falling on my shins and I take the shot. They absorb that shot. Okay? I am erect. Yes, you heard this right. Erect. I'm very straight, right? I don't enter like this. So often, with somebody's weight on top of me, if I'm like this, I'm gonna just take a nosedive. So I have to be right here. Alright guys? And listen, it's not the speed of the duck hunter, right? Speed is important, and, it's the timing and the pull on the arm. Alright guys? So, Some people rely on speed only, but it's actually pulling on the arm. Once I pull on the arm and disappear, he like runs over and trips over a rock. I want to create a position when he's parallel to the floor. Oh, nose diving, he's not upright. So watch, if I'm like this, right, this way, look how lopsided he is. It's so hard to pull him over, it requires a lot of strength. But if I pull up here and I get right under, you see he's topsy-turvy, that's the position I'm looking for, all right? Because common mistake while you're dumping is not, so watch this. I got here, and I did not pull enough. He's lopsided, he's here, and I kind of try to dump, and it either doesn't work or happens in a very ugly way, meaning it goes from his feet kind of to his butt, yes, and I get stuck here and all that stuff. I want to elevate his feet and make sure he does rainbows, all right? So look how he goes right over my shoulders. This throw known as Fireman scary. I never saved anybody from the fire, but I imagine that's how you carry somebody. In Sambo or Russian wrestling, we call it melnica, which means windmill. And kataguruma, shoulder wheel in Japanese, in judo and jiu-jitsu, so you're wheeling him over your shoulder. All right, guys? So note at Jeremy's feet, how they go right over me. Another common mistake, so guys, once I'm in this position, some people kind of snap backwards. He's got his left arm free. He's gonna stop in and then just another, just put it on the floor. Yes, spin off and then get on my back. Okay, guys? So do not backwards. I enter straight, right? Erect. But when I dunk him, I roll him towards the trap shoulder. So it's basically like he's doing like a jump roll. That's the trajectory of Jeremy's flow. All right? Not backwards, not sideways, a little bit toward the trap arm. Okay, so think about shoulder roll. Because believe it or not, it's a complex move, few moving parts, and dump is a big one. A lot of people dump backwards. It's a common mistake that I encountered while teaching the throw. Dumping from feet to butt, as opposed to elevating the feet, or dumping backwards. So one more time, guys. Okay, shot butt, catch it, right? I don't disengage. I want this. That's why I wrestle. I want to get, my hands dirty. Head position. I'm going to give him shoulder jab as he rotates. I quickly rotate. I leave him perfectly, nice and deep. I'm straight, erect, posture-wise. Okay, and immediately spin into him to follow up with some kind of mat work. All right, guys. Hope you like my lesson. Please subscribe, share, comment, share with your friends. And if you like this swagger here, right? I sell this awesome rash guard. And so I sell the Sambo shorts, a slightly longer cut, because normal Sambo short is like this. So, if you're shy, hit me up. Telephone is right here. And I'll see you on the mat.